When we went there, long story short, I'm careful of my time. When we finally went there, I had all the reasons for that man to kneel. True? I had all the reasons to lay my hand. True? I had all those reasons. Good. Say it.
He refused to sit where he sits. So, yeah, he said that he cannot sit on that seat when Bishop is in the room.
And he's a man of rank, so he had to
come to sit where we were.
He told me, Bishop, sit there. Wewe, na hiyo kichwa yako ati I'm an honorable man of God. Unaenda tu unakaa. I said, no, there's no reason. That seat represents your authority. And I don't have your authority. Why would I sit there? Did you see a singer in your nation? Jeje. If you know. Did you see that gospel musician? At least he was a gospel. Okay, many of you don't know what I'm saying. You saw when Uhuru was president? Did you see? That's lack of understanding. He's not trained into ranks. He just thinks that that's a seat. It's just a seat like the seat in his house. He doesn't know rank. That's what he has done is what Satan wanted to do to God. Yes. Okay, if seats are not important, why would he say, I will exalt my throne? Seats are symbols of thrones. That's why when the president goes somewhere, he goes with his throne, his seat. And because you are just young and ignorant, you are a kid. And you are a pastor, and then you have a cameraman follow you to show that a man of that rank. Let me explain to you. I have won more in private than in public. If I bring out the things that happen to me in private, the wins, the people I speak to privately, you will not believe it. And none of them, Jehovah be my witness, have I used to push myself forward. None of them. Blessed are thou, Son of David. Blessed are thou, Root of David. It's the blessing. It's we want to bless God. We want to show God wisely to the world. You are everything in everything. Emmanuel. Emmanuel. So the young musician thought that he was just lifting a president. And because the president, you know what the president said? He said he's ignorant. He didn't say anything. But in his heart, he said, I won't respond because you are a kid. You don't know what you did. Father, forgive them, for they know not. So it's possible to do what you know not. There is a better way to have such a man be part of you. You come and you shake his hand. No. Sit. And you invite him. You invite him. Can you dance with me? You invite him. You don't push. You let him wake up. You just hold his hand. If it is appealing to the king, you will notice the king will rise without a push. That's what you call being honorable. I had the right to sit on that man's seat. I told him there is no reason. Legally speaking, it's wrong because I don't represent that arm of government. 2, I told him he was about to kneel. What did I tell him? Don't kneel. You will notice when the deputy president, most of these people, some of these people, is pride that's bothering them. They know the people that can advise them. But because we just look young and they don't want to look, and we are not politicians, so they don't want to receive, they think that wisdom only comes from politics. True wisdom comes from heaven. Does any man lack wisdom? Let him ask. On that side, you remember when you're about to pray for the current president. Do you remember? You remember the words I told him? He said, you have been kneeling everywhere. You don't need to kneel here. If you notice, he stood. Because it was not his time to kneel. If he interpreted, it was his time to stand and serve the people. But you see, everywhere they go, the religious man thinks that the proof that a man is humble is kneeling. And so you don't understand ranks. Let him kneel out of his own accord. That you have spoken something that has touched him, he'll begin to cry. I just shared my little testimony, if you remember. He started crying. I cried genuinely because I remembered, God, you brought me. I was employed to feed dogs. Jehovah, I can stand before you today. And that's why you notice when I do ministry, I present God with excellence. But the way some of us present God, no excellence. No one wants your God. Your God needs help. I prayed for that man and I told him, come sit on your seat. I will pray for you on your seat, so that I'm praying for you and your throne. Everyone that, because you might not be here tomorrow, let it be known that that throne is blessed. That any man that sits after you, they will follow Jesus. And then I started praying. I didn't put my hand on his head. He told me, put your, I said no, shoulder, because the burden, the government is on shoulder. Shoulder represents weight. You know, we just do things to, that seat represents weight. So this is the place. Lord, give him strength to bear. By the time I finished, we came out, he didn't want to leave. He actually, such a man of rank, he escorted out us to the parking. And like a child, if you remember Auntie, when he came from Germany, he waved us. He stood there and waved us. Then the cameraman, true, he had his cameraman. I have so many camera people here. He had his cameraman. So let it be known, it was him that wanted a picture with me. When we finished, he took the phone and said, that's what you call impact. Like in Mesha, you have already taken the picture, because you now post it. And then you say, if God be for us, wale walisema hatutafika, huku ni wapi? The ones that said will not arrive, where is he? Now where have you arrived? And it's part of ignorance. It's childish. The proof that a man has found God is how sacred he is with him. There are things I can't tell you here. They don't belong to you. It's my relationship with Jesus. So telling you benefits nothing. It's me, and every one of you must have those things that you have secluded them for Yahweh. This is Yahweh. But because we have a generation of people, young people that have received positions, they bought positions, bishops that bought positions.